Why did Jesus curse the fig tree? Welcome to our insightful journey into one of the more puzzling yet deeply significant stories from the New Testament. Why did Jesus curse the fig tree? This event, detailed in the Gospel of Mark, chapter 11, verse 14, where Jesus tells the fig tree, "No man eat fruit of thee hereafter forever," holds far more significance than might meet the eye. Today, let's explore the profound lessons and spiritual symbolism embedded in this narrative. To fully grasp the narrative, we must first set the stage with the context in which this event occurs. Jesus is on his journey to Jerusalem, a trajectory laden with meaningful encounters and teachings. It is amidst this journey that the cursing of the fig tree unfolds, marking an emblematic moment packed with deeper significance than it initially appears. In biblical literature, the fig tree frequently appears as a symbol representing fruitfulness, prosperity, and divine blessing. It is a marker of life flourishing under the care and attention it receives. Yet, beyond these positive images, the fig tree also carries potential symbolism of judgment when it fails to bear fruit, conveying messages about unmet expectations and spiritual fruitlessness. Jesus approached the fig tree, expecting to find at least some early figs, as it was in full leaf. Typically, this indicates the presence of fruit. However, despite its lush appearance, the tree bore no fruit, setting the stage for the lesson that would follow. This physical representation of unfulfilled potential plays a pivotal role in illustrating Jesus' forthcoming action. The stark absence of fruit amidst the healthy-looking leaves serves as a powerful metaphor. It reflects an image of expectation without fulfillment, potential without production, much akin to spiritual pretenses without genuine faith. This juxtaposition of appearance versus reality is a central theme in understanding the implications of the fig tree's state in the story. This event wasn't merely about a tree, but was a profound metaphor for the spiritual barrenness among the people. It critiques those who present an outward show of faith, yet lack true substance beneath the surface. The fig leaves without fruit represent a life of spiritual activity, devoid of true devotion and righteous deeds. When Jesus declared, "No man eat fruit of thee hereafter forever," it was as much a statement of fact as it was a judgment on spiritual unfaithfulness. This declaration emphasizes the expectation that faith should bear evident fruit, tangible expressions of love, kindness, and devotion. The curse illustrates the anticipation of accountability when one's outer expressions do not align with inner faithfulness. Beyond the literal, the cursing of the fig tree operates as a metaphorical judgment. It highlights the unavoidable consequence of spiritual barrenness and serves as a caution to those who practice faith superficially. This act underscores an essential teaching, the expectation of authenticity in faith and action. The cursing of the fig tree bears significant implications for the faithful, prompting an examination of one's spiritual practice. It encourages introspection about our spiritual lives. Are we merely going through the motions, or is our faith reflected in tangible actions? The story exhorts believers to cultivate a genuine, fruitful spiritual life. This story from millennia ago closely parallels the spiritual journeys faced by individuals today. It calls modern believers to a holistic faith, where outward expressions of religiosity align with inward dedication and integrity. It nudges every believer to question, does my life bear fruit reflective of my faith? To appreciate the layers of this narrative, understanding the cultural and historical milieu of the era is crucial. The fig tree was not just an agricultural staple, but a biblical metaphor deeply ingrained in the lives and scriptures of the people. The scarcity of fruit on a burgeoning tree, thus, would have been both shocking and profoundly symbolic to an ancient audience. The disciples witnessing this event would likely have been perplexed, but deeply moved by its suddenness and symbolism. The cursing example served as a living parable, expressing to the disciples the nature of genuine faith and the perils of spiritual complacency and hypocrisy. The fig tree's demise offers a cautionary tale about the dangers and consequences of unfaithfulness. It serves as a vital reminder of what it means to live a life devoid of genuine faith and relational commitment to divine teachings, urging believers to avoid the pitfalls of spiritual hollowness. The theme of fruitfulness is not confined to this single narrative, but echoes throughout Jesus' teachings. Parables such as the vine and branches accentuate the importance of remaining spiritually productive and faithful. Thus, the fig tree stands as part of a larger biblical dialogue about sincere faith and action. As viewers reflect on this narrative, the question emerges: what fruit am I producing in my life? Am I like the fig tree? These reflections are personal and transformative, celebrating moments of true faithfulness while urging correction and growth where fruit may be lacking. The essence of authentic faith goes beyond mere appearance, diving into the depth of its true expression in daily actions. This narrative becomes an encouragement to cultivate faith that stands steadfast in actions, reinforcing inner convictions with visible goodness. Spiritual introspection is a potent catalyst for change. The story serves as a mirror, reflecting areas needing growth and calling believers towards a faith that not only sees but acts, encouraging a life woven with continual spiritual assessment and improvement. To grow in faith, it is essential to engage in practices that nurture spiritual life, such as regular prayer, reflection, and community service. These practices nourish the soul, encouraging a daily walk that seeks to bear fruit in every aspect, aligning beliefs with behaviors. Bearing fruit is not merely a marker of genuine faith, but a source of joy and fulfillment. It involves embracing opportunities to love, serve, and grow, finding creative ways to extend our faith into the world around us through tangible acts of kindness and compassion. In conclusion, the cursing of the fig tree offers a substantive lesson on the significance of authentic faith and the perils of spiritual neglect. It urges believers to embody a faith that manifests in actions, fulfilling the potential to nurture a fruitful spiritual life. As we draw our exploration to a close, we invite you to carry these insights into your own spiritual journey, cultivating a life that embodies sincerity and depth, reflecting the genuine essence of faith. We encourage you to ponder and discuss the deeper meanings of this event. How does the story of the fig tree resonate with your journey? Engage with others and share insights, growing in communal understanding of this profound lesson. Embedded within this narrative is an exploration of the role judgment plays within faith. Here, it serves as a reminder of the accountability present in the spiritual life, guiding believers towards steadfast adherence to spiritual truths and virtues. Despite the narrative's emphasis on judgment, it equally assures potential for growth and redemption. Spiritual failures, when acknowledged, open pathways to divine forgiveness and guidance, encouraging believers to seek restoration and renewal. The episode of the fig tree has been interpreted variously through history, with early church fathers and contemporary scholars offering insights. These interpretations broaden our perspective, deepening understanding of this evocative scriptural moment. Different Christian denominations may have unique interpretations of this story, each bringing diverse theological insights. Exploring these views enriches our collective grasp of its significance and applicational truth. Interestingly, the fig tree also bears significance in other religious traditions, often symbolizing knowledge and fertility. A brief comparative glance at these interpretations highlights the universality of the themes explored within this biblical narrative. Sharing personal testimonies from individuals who have personally reflected upon this scripture can reinforce its continuing relevance and transformational power, offering real-world illustrations of its impactful lessons. We invite you to share your interpretations and insights with others. In offering and receiving perspectives, the rich plurality of this narrative unfolds, enhancing communal learning and discernment. In final reflection, the cursing of the fig tree remains an enduring testament to the importance of authentic spiritual practice. As we depart from this exploration, may it inspire continuous growth, aligning our lives with the genuine expression of faith and virtue.